In 1993, Chisapani village of Agra Village Development Committee, Ward Number 4, was one of the 5 areas severely affected by floods and landslides. With help from the government of Japan, the Nepal government implemented various disaster management activities in this village. Nepal Red Cross Society implemented Chisapani Community Development and Disaster Management Program with the assistance of Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA. The program began implementing its activities in March 1998 with an aim to developing Chisapani as a model village. Managing disasters through community development activities was the major objective of the program. Most parts of Chisapani in Ward Number 4 of Agra Village Development Committee were damaged by landslides in 1993. Even today, landslides remain a continuous threat to Chisapani. Due to the fragile geology, this area is prone to landslide disasters. As disasters are caused due to physical and socio-economic vulnerabilities, it is important to address both these vulnerabilities. The ideal approach is to implement disaster management through community-based activities. JICA envisioned developing Chisapani as a model village which would implement disaster management through community development activities. JICA joined hands with Nepal Red Cross Society to meet this objective. In March 1998, work began. During the construction period, the hiring of a construction company, due to limitation of time and skill required, caused dissatisfaction among the villagers. It took several months for the community to understand the situation. However, when the structures coped with the rainfall of 1999, a phenomena similar to the disaster of 1993, the villagers understood the decision of the program to employ professional builders. The program selected Kailash Dara and Majua as appropriate places to build the shelters. The acquisition of land in Kailash Dara was carried out following extensive discussions with the community. The land for the shelters would be used by the members of the community. Therefore, an understanding had to be developed with the community that the shelters would ultimately benefit the community. A survey was first conducted about the possibility of building a shelter on this plot of land. From a geographical perspective, the land was judged to be a place safe from floods. The project discussed with the landowner in Majua about the possibility of building a shelter on his land. The owners Ram Saran and Chinimaya Gole graciously dedicated the land to the project. After acquiring the land, construction work began with active participation of the local people. The local residents helped collect cement, sand and stone to build the shelter. Shelters were built in Kailash Dara and Majua with local labour and skill. The community actively participated in all these projects. A two-room shelter has been built in Majua. Equipped with drinking water facilities and toilets, it can accommodate 150 persons. A four-room shelter in Kailash Dara can accommodate 350 persons during a disaster. Management of these shelters is carried out by disaster management subcommittees. The responsibility of the use of the multipurpose shelters and their maintenance lies with the construction subcommittee. These multipurpose shelters will be used to store seeds, relief materials, and to hold literacy classes in. They will also serve as community centers and refuge shelters during disasters. During the monsoons, Chisapani and Dharapani rivers expand. Erosion of the riverbed creates unstable slopes. Water, slush, and mud threaten to wash away houses of Chisapani. Villages downstream of Chisapani are also affected. As a result, the program decided to build check dams on these rivers on the recommendations made by experts of the program. The entire construction work was managed by the experts from Disaster Prevention Technical Centre and the Nepal Red Cross Society engineering staff with active participation of the construction subcommittee.
Because you can see all the houses.
Eight check dams in the main product. It is proposed which it is in this sector. Some energy dissipation work will be taken place and a velocity of and then the bus there from the side like this. This is the premise. Just close to the
The construction of a 180-meter-long revetment wall, 23 check dams, and various bioengineering works at different levels was implemented by the program. The construction of the check dam and the revetment walls was carried out in accordance to the design of all the structures. But construction of check dams is not sufficient to fully control landslides and soil erosion. If soil erosion and water irrigation is not managed by the community in their cultivated fields, both upstream and downstream of the structures, the problem will rise again in the future. So, the program planted grass and bamboo saplings in the landslide-affected areas. Drainage was improved too, with the active participation of the villagers. The plantation of trees has prevented the erosion of about 1600 square meters of land.
जब यो बर्सातको समय भयो हाम्रो यो ठाउँको भूबनावटको पनि कमजोरीले गर्दा हो या यहाँ एउटा प्राकृतिकले पनि गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अहिले यो माटो बगिरहन्थ्यो कि जहिले पनि हाम्रो यो माटो बग्ने काम हुन्थ्यो पहिरो जाने काम हुन्थ्यो अहिले चाहिँ अब त्यो यो जुन मचुवा भन्ने ठाउँ चाहिँ हाम्रो हामीले यो त्यो ठाउँमा हामीले बसोबास गर्न पनि अब नहुने स्थितिमा चाहिँ हामीले देखेका थियौं अब चाहिँ त्यो बस्ती चाहिँ बच्चा जस्तो चाहिँ हामीले लागेको छ
Technicians from the Disaster Prevention Technical Center provided all the technical support in Chisapani. They helped both the local people and the program staff in constructing check dams and revetment walls. Technicians from the District Soil Conservation Office assisted in watershed management and also supervised the soil conservation activities of the program. After the construction of 2 shelters, people here expressed the need for yet another evacuation shelter. They proposed to turn local Bageshwari Primary School into a shelter. Most of the people took refuge in this school during the 1993 disaster. The program management accepted the villagers' proposal. Villagers decided to work themselves. They formed a school construction committee and collected necessary construction materials. The program's field office also provided necessary equipment and technical support. The construction phase being complete, the local construction and maintenance subcommittee has taken the responsibility to maintain the sites.
गाउँलेहरू समुदायहरूले बोलाएर संगठन गरेर बैठक निर्णय गरेर अब के आय स्रोतहरु कसरी जम्मा गरौँ त आय स्रोतहरु जम्मा गरेर यो कार्यक्रमलाई हामीले यसरी सञ्चालन गर्नुपर्छ अहिले अबिस भइन्जेलसम्म त होला भोलि त यो काम एउटा यसको तरिका त उहाँले सिकाइसकेपछि तब हामीले यो गर्नुपर्छ भनेर हामी यो हिसाबबाट गइरहेको छ
Following the implementation of landslide control measures and the construction of multi-purpose shelters, people of Chisapani feel comparatively secure.
रेडक्रस र यो जग्गा पछि आइसकेपछि उहाँहरूले दिने तालिम विभिन्न तालिमहरू दियो हामीले अनि सिपहरू सिकायो सिकाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ अलिअलि हामीलाई ज्ञान आएर अनि यही पनि बसेर चाहिँ यस्तो गरे त हुने रहेछ भन्ने चाहिँ नि हामीले सोचेर चाहिँ अन्त जान चाहिँ मन गरेन, यही हुने रहेछ भनेर चाहिँ बसिरहेको छ।
दैवी प्रकोप लागिसकेपछि अब त्यो हामीलाई त्यो ड्यामले केही हामीलाई टेवा दिन्छ भने त हामी त्यति त्यो गाउँको जनता त्यति छटपटी नै नपर्ला। त्यो सेल्टरमा बसेर पनि केही उनीहरूले आफ्नो सुरक्षाको लागि त्यो ठाउँमा बसेर पनि ज्यान जीवधन जोगाउन सकिन्छ।